Hi there, and welcome to Cooking with Tom and Pampered Chef. Today we're going to be using the air fryer and cooking up some cod fillets that I've already got prepared and ready to go into the air fryer. I've already dipped them in my coating. I've used a little bit of buttermilk and then some batter to coat them, and now I'm going to put them into the air fryer. Let's see how they turn out. Back with Cooking with Tom. As the fish fillets are cooking in the Pampered Chef air fryer, my wife's going to kill me, but I am also whipping up a batch of Christmas crack bark or bars, however you want to put it. I made these over the weekend and they were so good at work that we got requests to make more. So right now I got the first ingredients being melted and turned into a caramel, and we'll be coming right back to show you what we do with this and how we put it all together. One thing you will want to make sure that you do when you're cooking your caramel, or in this case 2 sticks of butter and a cup of packed brown sugar, is to make sure that you keep stirring it and bring it to a full boil before you pour it over the other ingredients. I will usually let mine boil for about 3 minutes and then take it off the stove and pour it over the other ingredients. I'm still boiling my butter and brown sugar. It's been about 3 minutes. I'm going to let that sit for a second. And as you can tell, I am using the Pampered Chef stoneware cookie sheet or cooking tray. I've got it lined with rich crackers, and I'll be pouring over the mixture over top of these crackers here in just a second. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect because it'll all blend together. Just want to make sure that everything is covered very well, as you can see. Now, I did coat the stoneware with a non-grease coating prior to putting the crackers on. Now, I've just taken the cookie sheet out of the oven, and I'm going to be adding the chocolate chips to it here, and I got them all prepared, ready to go on top. And very simple process. You just take them and pour them over to the top like so, and you take a spatula and you just kind of smooth them out. Sorry, I'm pretty new at using the cell phone as a camera, so if I kind of go off picture here for a moment, just bear with me. So yeah, you just they will start melting, and you just want to make sure everything is well coated. Sometimes you do have to stick it back in the oven. So just still trying to mix everything around as it's melting. One thing I did forget to do, and I will mention it here, is I should have put aluminum foil down below the crackers and the caramel mixture. They call it a caramel mixture, but it's really not caramel because you don't have to pay special close attention to the temperature of it. As you can see, everything's kind of melting together. and coming together. Make sure your corners all get covered really good. I'm probably going over a little bit overboard with this, but that's all right. I see I got one chocolate chip over here that's kind of trying to get away from things, so I'll throw him. Oops. Sorry, he was already melted a little bit. Now to make things a little festive and colorful for Christmas, we got some M&M candies here. I'm just going to sprinkle this around the top. Nice red and green. You can use coconut, you can use walnuts. My co-workers, they pretty much love chocolate, so I am just going to, sorry about that, I'm just going to put the M&Ms on, and then it goes into the freezer, and it hardens in the freezer. Yeah, it looks pretty well covered, red and green. You could also use colored sugars, other types of icing, or whatever you'd like to use, but I just like to go simple using the M&Ms. Now that the Christmas crack is in the freezer, getting cold, and it has to stay in there for probably about 30 minutes to an hour to thoroughly harden really good. I am starting my second meal, and which I'll share with you here in a second. I like to make multiple meals, and with Pampered Chef and their tools, like the air fryer, it is easy to make several meals in less than an hour. So here's my first batch of cod I just took out of the air fryer, and we'll have that tonight for supper. And then moving over here, I have my second batch of cod that's going to go into the air fryer. Now this batch I made a little bit different. I used some panko. I used the same sort of flour-based, cornmeal-based mixture with milk, but I also added some panko and some grated Parmesan to the top of the fish. So we'll stick this back into the air fryer and get this one prepared, and we will show you the finished results afterwards. The one thing I will say with the Pampered Chef air fryer is that it does make cooking a lot easier. Most of them are just a basket that fries the food, but this one's a little different. Let me show you a couple of little features about it. As you can see, it operates as an air fryer. It bakes, it roasts. It has a rotisserie, sorry. You're able to reheat foods in this and dehydrate foods with this. Back with Cooking with Tom, and now we're going to taste test the fish I just cooked in the Pampered Chef air fryer. So the tester is going to be my wife. Carrie, give it a try and see what you think. They just came out of the air fryer. Like I said, I made 2 different recipes.
That's delicious.
Okay, now the other one is made with the panko and with the Parmesan crust on top.
Got a great flavor.
So, as you can tell, the cod was a success.
Delicious.